Hello, hello, hello. Good call, Ninja. I was just saying that I hadn't seen Caravan Stan's name in a while. And how's it going to you? How's it going? How's it going? I probably won't be streaming for like 2 hours, maybe. It depends. It might be cut short by the weather. It is storming outside. I hope everything's well, though. It has been a minute, but as long as you're doing good, everything's good, bro. Pretty good. This past weekend, I met a lot of the boys. Met Lucian, Erico. Sorry, my TikTok was still on the starting soon screen. Yeah, I met Lucian, Jimbo, Erico, Sakaru, among streamers. Other than that, I met more, but as far as what we're doing, okay, obviously climbing ranked. I've been playing a lot of Magnezone Miraidon off stream. Last time I streamed, I think I was on Manetric. Shubi, how's it going? Not sure if it's gonna load. It's taking its sweet time. That looks accurate. I think I am at 1352. But before going live, I played like 3 games in a row. I was on a 4-game win streak with Miraidon, and then I started Miraidon 3 games in a row, and I was like, nah, I'm okay. So I'm gonna play some Altaria to start the stream. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was crazy because my first time like traveling or like doing anything without my family, and probably the last in a long time. At least until the JIT is like big enough to travel with me. I don't have the hair tie, so we're just rocking the hair like this today. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Our win rate's like 55. Yeah, it was fun because he saw me. How's it going, Brunson? Have you started streaming yet? All right, let's just start a few games here. It was chill. It was chill. I just wish you would have got me like in a better mood that day too. Well, when y'all saw him, actually, no, yeah, you saw me Sunday. I was already in a better mood. That Saturday was rough, man. Like I started that day above the moon, not confidence wise, but just like it went pretty well the day before. What are we playing against? Potential sleep scam. I think Jirachi's the more aggressive. Start. We are going second. Then putting that means literally Igglybuff, Darkrai, Darkrai, Darkrai. I have to be like, do you know who won? And then hit him with the not knowing it was me. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. It's just I guess I'm too tough on myself. Okay, never mind. I don't know what. Honestly, threw me off at going first. They put so much cards down. Yeah. Funny enough, I didn't know you had won. Just I didn't know what you looked like, to be honest. That happens more than I wish. Well, not more than I wish. More than I like it to. Technically, we're still in a good spot here. We just knock out Chingling. Jimbo described me as the Crocs guy. Now they just told me, oh, it's a GGB player from Sun Clan, or that was Sun Clan. I don't even know if Sun Clan's still playing, to be honest. But basically and I'm like, I know of them. Like, I know of you. You could have, like, there was no way for me to know. Hikey, there's a bunch of streamers I don't know their faces either. I will just take the knockout when we can. There's a world we could start sniping the Swablu, but all they have to do is like evolve and it gets awkward here. I guess I had. Yeah. I could have just hit the Swablu. The Chingling wasn't really doing anything. But this alone would have been encountered, so it's fine. That's fine. As long as that's not copycat, we're kind of fine. So what, we go out. That's how it's supposed to be. I think you hit swap, but consider this turn your play was decent. Yeah, we kind of gotta look on that one. At 58% with 0, 2 minus 1, 1 reg, 1 EX. The new electric. That sounds pretty decent, I'm gonna lie. But like awkward because this guy could snipe the Swablu if it's our only Swablu. But putting down 2 Swablus removes Confe space. And he would need Altaria and Cyrus off the top. I don't think I fear that. Granted, I could also just do this. But I think I'm gonna keep it at that. Evade. Thank you for supporting my pocket edition. Yo, Kevin, what's good? What's good? Hey, how's it going, Slack? Slack is a man. Bruh, okay, so no Altaria yet. I wonder if they're gonna go for the knockout or they're gonna test their luck. Surely we'll wake up. Okay, cool. Oh, then we... Well, they already committed the energy. Misplay from their part, by the way. Although there's no reason for me to throw up the Swablu. Like, if they would have held the energy, at no point do I go Swablu front because they could just go into Altaria. But this basically screams out, oh, I don't have Altaria, which is cool with us. What's going on? What's going on? I just saw you. That makes sense from their part, I guess. I don't know if I care about Cyrus, to be honest. But probably Swablu's the right pitch. There's a world where Swablu was, I mean... What's good, Coastin? What's good? The win con's probably gonna be Sabrina, to be honest. Their hand is brutal. Actually, both our hands are pretty brutal. Because even if I had Altaria, like the Altaria angle, I don't even have like the damage. Obviously, I punted a Swablu, but... Alright, so if we top deck Confe, we're fine. Or if we flip heads, then we just have Cyrus for game. So good thing we kept the Cyrus, huh? Wake up. Confe draw. Hold. Alright, when I said that, when I put the title as no, this is no sleep zone, I meant like I wasn't gonna be doing the sleep clearly, but we are snoozing right now, bro. Technically, they put me to 150. We're in a bad spot. Okay, Lycia's fine. They grabbed one thing, it's probably just Ching. Well, it is Chingling. Chingling, unknown. They missed again, bro. Please flip heads, man. Although we're already at a point where we die to Cyrus, right? We flipped heads. Now the debate is... We could Cyrus this and then we don't get in range. However, their hand would have to be another basic, Cyrus, and the Altaria. That has to be their 3-card hands. I think we're okay not doing that. Here comes the god hand by hand, bro. After not having anything for like 17 turns, if they have the god hand now, they deserve it. Pinnacle, what's going on? What's going on? I need my 100 streaks back. I would need to stream for 100 times for you to get it, but who knows? Who knows? If you click sing, stream ends. GG's. We were able to. I'll probably click. Imagine I start playing the Find a Friend. Now this is an honorable sleep scam, I guess. You know, they had an unplayable hand basically the whole game. T-Mac, what's good? What's good? Coasting. I don't know if you hold up. Let me see. Let me open Discord real quick. You mentioned on the trade thing. Did you just add me right now? Is that? Yeah, it was just as now. You need 7 total for 2 gold, I think. But I was hoping to find someone that had enough to just to trade the gold border. That's trade tokens needed. We'll see what I could do. We'll see what I could do. Because I do have 2 Malasada golds, but I don't think I'll ever use 2 in a deck. We could talk about that after, though. Can you get a share? If you have it open, yeah, what are you looking for? I've run into multiple people playing the Fury Attack Swallow for some reason recently. I have no idea what range that would even fix, but shout out to them being so anti-sleep that they'll do that. Oof, link in chat. Okay, last time it was a decision. This time we're kind of forced to do this. Sega Genesis. Honestly, not the start we want. This is a terrible matchup for us on paper. And not paper, really. The Sabrina might save us. Anything I'm missing, I still have it open by this now. Dale. The reset isn't for like another, what, 3 hours? 12, 1, 2? Yeah. I got you after this game. If I have, you know. I haven't opened much of this set. Alright, so Sabrina will save us or help us. The question is it worth it? I think it probably is. Because like let's say we draw like we don't draw into a basic, we just auto lose. Next turn we could copycat. I don't know. There's a world where maybe that wasn't correct, but now it forces him to evolve the Magnemite as well. Sinister, what's going on? What's going on? No, it's from way old says this. I have completed. Bet. Alright, they have the evolution. There's nothing we could do there. Interesting that they didn't retreat first. Oh, they have Maridon and game's over. This is just Maridon. Yeah. Nice game. Lesson learned against Lightning, especially if there's a Magnemite. We gotta see basics. And honestly, it might just be cooked off rip against them. Maridon is cheesy. That's what you're running? Yeah. Although I've been playing with no EX Magnezone. Hey, how's it going? 110th stream streak, brother. Oof. Maridon is acceptable high roll? I think Maridon is only acceptable because of how bad like sleep scan feels. But honestly, without it, 0 sleep respectable. How's it going, Doug? Are you still top 100? You were killing it earlier. Let's see who we recognize. We got Corn Dog in 13. There he is. The Doug. Top 20 right now. You're top something. You're up there, brother. Congrats on that. What was I gonna do? I was gonna share with KJ. Yeah, Doug Z is one of the. Corn dog definitely scamming. Oh, I wish they gotta sleep with that deck too. Yeah. It just feels bad when you like. Hold on, let me look up KJ. Speaking of corn dog. Honestly, I'm looking at the available ones. But the fact that I have to go through this and can't just look up the specific person's... You might have already gotten a share, to be honest. I have a blacklist with people that play sleep 3+ times. This man has the... He goes against the top... Yeah, you're right here, KJ. I got you. Remind me at reset if I'm not streaming then. Which I probably won't be, but... Alright, so let's go back. Yeah, this man's going against the top. He has the list of the top and what they're using. I went against Shigun for some reason, and I was barely top 1,000 at that point, and he was on Masquerada. I love friending Steve Scam players and sending them a Mr. Mime through share. Shout out to them for accepting, bro. What the hell? Gordon literally in Big City Discord bragging about how easy it is to sleep scam. In Lucian's chat, he said he got a 4 streams streak in 9 minutes. A 4-game streak with in 9 minutes scamming. Yeah, a lot of the games could be that fast, to be honest. Yo, Julio, what's good? What's good? I've been all right. I've been all right. Not streaming clearly, but I'm all right. We love opening this Jirachi apparently. Jonathan, I have a list. I have not made a video on it, but I could show it to you after this if you stick around. It's using the future Pokemon. It's just by the time that I found the time to like make it and make sure it worked and all that, I was like, I don't even know if anybody cares for this video. I've been struggling with the whole content side of things. Someone did send me while you were in the game last. Damn, that's tough. Hopefully they sent you something you needed. Otherwise, damn. All right. This is definitely a copycat angle, but let's put down the swab, dude. It's copycat. There's a world where we just don't. We might have to click sleep. Right? All the pocket streamers hiding their war crimes by playing sleep scam off stream. That's funny. We could put them on better have it. I think we have to. Ignore the fact that I played this like a dumbass. Confe shouldn't be on the board. I was on autopilot for a second. I'm just gonna put them on better not have it. You never sleep scam? I respect that. I've sleep scammed. I gotta be honest. I'm not gonna do it for the rest of the season. I felt like just don't have it. 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 PCL is fine. All right. All right. That's a big not having it right there. Which means they will not ever have it because we're gonna take that out. Which again, misplay on putting the Confe down. Because Confe would have been a beautiful punt here. Would have loved to have discarded it. Instead, we're going to get rid of Swablu here. I haven't played more than 5 games of Sleep Scam, but I am actually use it. No, sorry. Look at his name. Is the guy from the Discord chat. Oh, damn. It actually is. What the fuck? It literally is that dude. Also, literally could not knock me out this turn if I played the game correctly. But I I punted to this fucking dickhead. Have I been watching any World Cup? On and off. Brazil cooked. We might have to just click sleep, huh? We got rid of the first Swablu, right? Technically, we could sacrifice this in hopes to find better stuff. Hold up. Don't you stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa. Actually, there's a very decent chance that if he goes for the knockout, if he doesn't play for like some Chain Pal stuff, we just have the full combo. With how many cards he has in hand, we could find Altaria into a training area. That makes it a little harder. Never mind, we just lose. There was a world. We're gonna have to sleep into I don't know what, honestly. But there was an angle. I misplayed, to be honest. Yo, Ash, what's good on? What's going on? What's going on? You know, just a casual punting of a game. Not much. And he already used his PCL, so we could highly scam him, by the way. And I drew it too, bro. What up? That's frustrating, man. We literally have to put him to sleep and hope it lasts his turn, back to my turn, his turn. It's brutal. Because at any point he just snipes us with this. He only had 2 cards in deck, so it was just a matter of time before he found what he needed, but we got so close. And he wakes up anyways. We have 25% chance of winning, yeah. Technically, it was a little higher than that, but... Bella was good. But yeah, I played it wrong. I was never not going to concede. That name is cringe as hell, though. Like, I wonder when he typed it out if he felt hard or something. Like, oh yeah, I'm tough for this. Till then, rope people when he loses. That's hilarious. Did I see the joke World Cup is playing USA versus England on July 4th? I did not see that. Is that true? What was I gonna look up? Yeah, another win condition would have been to, if he stayed sleeping, was to draw Sabrina. So that's why it was a little higher than just him sleeping forever. Had he slept for 1 turn and we drew Sabrina, that was also a win condition. But it all stems back to, I put too many Pokemon on the bench when I was like reading chat and not paying attention. Stares at Suicune in the face, puts a full bench. Kind of troll from my part. Cat, how's it going? I'm still getting back into the... You played Sabrina early game? I did, never mind. Let's just erase that game from the... That game didn't happen. Let's log in. That is the second loss though. Let me update that. Alright, let's log in. I'm still getting used to the whole... Now, if I opened... I was about to say, if my starting hand had... Jirachi again, I was... changing decks. If we were going first... Like, I was cooked. He still is in a tough spot, but... Oh, Lord. Jump scare. Sleep jump scare. But Bella's a sleep scammer? Hey, yo. He's also my boy, so it's tough. Bro, these guys draw like gods, man. When I grow up, I want to draw like these people. It was AI Trust. Surely we draw Confe, right? And force them to play the game fair? Nope. Nice. I don't know why I play Confe. I only put them down when it cost me the game, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason to play the game any other way. Come on, Meow. Surely you play Masquerada or something. That's a different way of playing the game. Holy hell, man. I just have to do it, right? All the draw power we've had. We played 0 trainers, man. It's not definite and unlikely, but there's a small chance it could happen in the round of 16. All right, that'd be funny, to be honest. It'd be pretty cool. I just flipped 9 tails in a row. Might call it a day. Shitty. It might be. It just might be. I spent some Meows today. Meows is good if you get the right matchups. There's like then there's just people like turn 2ing Maridon with like 0 aura, like perfect curve of 0 aura into a Magnemite Maridon, and you just get cooked before you could even breathe. But what angle is this? I have not seen this style of play. And we have the Sabrina. All right, we have a winning line. We need to see a basic, but we do have a winning line here. Surely, wait, because he swings for 90. No, we hit for super effective. All right, so if you swing for 90, 110, 140, okay. There's a world where we're actually fine here. And the best part, though, is that he already used X-Speed, so he might not be able to run with these Darkrai's. Hydra, you like to, right? I have not touched Hydra for like 3 seasons now. Ethical Mega Altaria, right? Sleep angle, wake up. Okay. Bro, this guy's holding a second X speed, which isn't the craziest thing in the world. I'm gonna be so mad. Low key, we could just back out, right? Nah, but if we back out, there's a chance. How much training area I hit for 80, right?
Everyone, please raise your hands up. Send me your energy now.
Chingling blocks X speed. Good call, good call. Rosie, thank you for the raid. My bad, I was locked in here. Second X speed never. Surely we draw basic, right? Shamey sleeper play. How's it going, Rosie? How was your stream? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Surely. Is that even Jirachi wins the game because we could snipe the Igly buff. Obviously Jirachi wins the... Bro, please don't. Oh my goodness, man. There's just no way, man. Now we just lose to Cyrus. You play 2 PCL Hydra Trust. Have a good one, have a good one. God has favorites, and I'm not one of them. I probably should just put him on better have XP, to be honest. That's fucking brutal, man. Next loss with this jank ass deck, I'm changing. Literally makes zero sense how we lost that one. But karma's never made sense in this game, so it's all good. The BMer always draws the Hydreigon turn 2. The only people that get cooked are the ropers. And that's because the only way you find out that they rope is because you cooked them. Yuki, what's going on? What's going on? I could take my RNG back, just give it at a time. Sounds like a plan for Vela. I might be. It depends what you want to do with that information. Oh, we're getting cooked. Oh, at least we went first finally with this pumpkin, bro. Did I go to NAIC? I did. I did go to NAIC, but I played the... You have the accent clicked immediately. I do. Yeah. Guilty as charged for sure. I did go to NAIC, yeah. But I played in the TCG event. I think this is fine. I could technically put down the Jirachi, but you never know when you need another Swablu or something. The reason I'm putting Pumpkin Boo is peak whatever this thing. Nah, I'm gonna keep hers in hand for the. Let's do that for now. It's 482 PL to edge. Golfer, how's it going? Hey, yo, Benjamin with the Nabrix gift. I was like, what is that? And then I just realized it's that Nabrix thing. Even my eyes, my mama calls him TV. Desi, did I just miss you? Said you were competing. Last weekend I went to NAIC. I think this is this has to be a copycat angle. 5 cards in hand, and this deck is like never unheard of. Let's put down Jirachi. Yeah, I played it at NAIC. That's okay. So technically, their Miraidon swings for 100 next turn, so I could go, guys, put pressure. I don't have to go for the Swablu. Although we're not. I refuse to go for sleep, especially against this deck. But yeah, I played the TCG. I made day 2. I went X1-2 in 9 rounds day 1, and then I just shit the bed day 2. 110 health is clutch. It really is. It would have been super clutch against that Suicune player if I didn't just give him a full bench. Alright, so he's giving me this knockout. We'll take it. There's the training area, so we could one-shot the Miraidon as well. I think it's safe to put down. If they're on Field Blower, it is what it is. But I'm about a copycat, so... High key, probably don't need the Comfy. That's probably the odd man out. I want to keep the Gore guys because you never know. That extra 70s could be clutch. I could have evolved it now, but I also want the card in hand, so. Let's get rid of you. Again, most they could swing for next turn with the Miraidon would be 100. Obviously, the Gorgeist is now hurt, but Molly Perkins gotta represent. Never chase it. I'm about to say, if they don't put down Miraidon, we just Sabrina swing for 80 on Magneton. This is a bad matchup for them, to be honest. Like most of the time, like especially if you open the pumpkin. Present deck is just one. Yeah, we could get rid of that research. I got an ad that sounds awesome though. Saw it's gonna be in Chicago. Excited to go to that. Oh, for next year? Yes, next year's gonna be in Chicago. Because the next big event is Worlds, and it's in, I think, San Francisco or just California in general for sure. I know it's for sure in San Francisco. For sure in California. I think San Francisco. I'm not sure about that part. Is this ranked? Yeah, yeah. I see. According to chat, you came from Rosie's. If y'all, anybody who came from Rosie's chat, I'm Men of Steel. I used to stream consistently. Now I'm just stream when I can. My content, especially on stream, is entirely ranked. Almost exclusively ranked. Sometimes I do tournaments, not too often because I stream at this time, and there's not many tournaments running at this time. And then on YouTube, it's a little more casual, but I appreciate the follow, Javi. And finally got stuff going our way. Next in Chicago will be in my city. Yeah, but granted, by saying next in Chicago literally means the following year, by the way. Next year's NAIC. Which I don't know if it's every year that it's the last event of the season, but it was this time around. I haven't been in that Worlds. Literally, NAIC was my first event per se. Was doing Pocket for almost 2 years now. Before that, some Dragon Ball, Marvel Snap. I've done a lot of that stuff too. As far as Pokemon goes, I've known about it obviously, but I wasn't the biggest fan because my background is Yugi. Like the very first card game I played was Yugi, and then Pokemon just being like two people playing solitaire just didn't like it. I just didn't like it because I was used to trap cards and then eventually hand traps and negations and all that stuff. Like you doing your thing and then me doing my thing and then you doing your thing. Like it didn't interest me much at the time. But there's a lot more to it once you're in it. Yeah. And I see it's always the last event of the season. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, by saying the next one's in Chicago, it's literally a year from now. So, all right, we're going second against Lightning. Okay. So Comfey, hold it down, bro. Although technically, no, because if this is their aura, we cannot afford to put Swablu up front. Because if it was anything else, we could get Q with it. But then again, Miraidon. Okay, so we might just have to swap to an anti-Miraidon deck. If that's what we're gonna start seeing. Take it easy, man. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Oh, it's also your city. It's funny because there's on the Twitch TikTok side of things, Jack also is from Chicago. All right, let me. Actually, I'll look it up afterwards. What Miraidon has a bad matchup against, and we are locking that in immediately. Mega Lucario. Then all the sleep scam decks come. True. How's it going? Australian Charizard. I know today wasn't your best. Today wasn't the best day for Australia. I saw that. People who were asking me about the World Cup. I saw that. What's the best Rhinoconn? Hermotop? Blazegren? I don't know. Blazegren is a demon, bro. And a demon I do not mess with. Again, this is one. Wait, whoa. That's an Oricorio. What the hell? This feels like a copycat angle. Once again, lightning decks usually don't have a hand this big. Let's go here. You ever go see Messi play in Miami? I did not. I'm not the... My soccer is pretty limited to like World Cup. Alright, so we could... It's a weird spot to be in. I guess we could Energy Confe up front. And just back out. Then we're not going to Swablu anytime soon. Yeah, no, this is definitely a play. I could have also put it in Pumpkaboo, but this makes it where I could pivot otherwise, like other ways. I think we'll just pass there. Yeah, today was rough, bro. Woke up at 5 a.m. to watch it too. That's tough. That's tough. Long, how's it going? Hope all is well. Thank you. The man, the myth. How's it going, Roman? Low key, we probably have a good matchup against them. Okay, one thing I didn't account for was Maridon. But I didn't think I had to. Well, I don't have to. Okay. I was like, wait, if Maridon takes out the Confe, then that's an energy wasted. But we are chilling. Ooh, okay. That's definitely an answer. Do we need to find space for a field blower, bro? Or Guzma? Golfer list? I don't know what that is. Alright, so clearly, if they hadn't put the cape, we had an easy play to do. Now, however, we gotta be a little safer with it. I think I will evolve here. And I will evolve here. But Confe is gonna take one for the team. We could also back out into Chingling and tag for 10. I don't know what that would do. What's the math there? Because it'll be at 170 HP. It still doesn't fix anything. I think we're going to have to sacrifice Confe. That's what it is. At most, put Swablu down. Like, Gorgeist is in a weird spot where we could use it to apply pressure to a Magnezone, but we can't necessarily throw it away because we need it for Oricorio. Chingling puts some in range. Yeah, but it doesn't put Magneton in range, right? Because it'll beat at 90. And the Gorgeist could only do 80. And then if it evolves, then there's definitely no range for us to hit there. We'll see what they do here. Yeah, it's Cape. If it wasn't for Cape, we would have knocked it out with the Gorgeist last turn. It made it really awkward. You have to assume they're gonna be like on a generic mag. Okay, so okay. So they're not seeing Magnezones. If they're on Maridon, they might be trying to charge it up to like 1,000,000. We'll go research. Sabrina would have been really nice there, but put them on their toes. If it's Mag EX, we're kind of troll, but if it's the regular Mag, like the 151, we could one-shot it. Yeah, it should be at 140. Okay, so this one, you see, this one's in range. Okay, they're probably on Ice Pop or PCO. I have no idea. PCO. Too early to go in with Altaria? Yeah, 100% too early. Because then they could just start swinging with the one in the back, and we play like a 3-point game. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I look at it. If they didn't have the PCO, then the math I was doing was proper, but pray they have Miraidon. Honestly, I don't mind Miraidon currently. I think we're gonna throw away this Lycia. It's like obviously a terrible spot to be in, right? It might come down to a coin flip, it might not. Who knows? It's the second time that I go to discard with Gorgeist, and the animation isn't like, it doesn't show the discard. It just like skips to what they're doing. I think it's risky if you bring Altaria too early. Yeah. That's why I was trying not to. Especially if they have Miraidon, right? If they have Miraidon right now, it's swinging for 200. It's gonna come down to a coin flip though. Unless they have the EX here. I don't know what they need 6 energy on that Magneton for, but it is gonna hit like a truck. What matters is what it's swinging into with that much power. But again, I think what's gonna cook us is the Mag EX. On top of the fact that we're gonna have to coin flip here. Actually, the coin flip doesn't even matter, bro. They got 90 HP, bro. Yeah, no, we're cooked. We're cooked. Yeah, feeling like she's ready to blow. Okay, hold up. Obviously, here they give us Oricorio. Whatever, dude. This is a no. This is a no. All because there's a damn cape on this thing, bro. I think I'm gonna drop. I generally don't even know what the answer to this question is. Feel strong, man. The way she's getting low. Just for one more dance, and I'm like, yeah, how the hell am I supposed to leave? And I said, "Que lo que, Rizai? How's it going? How's it going? Coin flip simulator? Yeah, we lost it. Hold opponent DC angle. You never know. Alright, we're gonna have to hold these in hand. Let's get rid of this guy and see what happens. Let's see their infinite Miraidon here. Never mind, he's back. Yeah, we got cooked. Realistically, a potential answer is Sabrina. $100,000. All right, moment of silence for this Altaria, bro. All right, he's taking the extra steps, you know. All right, pendejo. Yes, that's more than enough damage, brother. He had to show me that he had another Oricorio, no? Just so we had the deck profile. I don't know, every time I try the Gorguy's deck, I get destroyed. This deck hates me. I think, I don't know. Bro, I'm 2-4. I can't say it does much better for me. I'll try. If I get to 5 losses, I'll change the deck. To what? I don't know. LBM, yeah. Shiny too, yeah. Funny enough, I think I have the shiny Altaria stuff. I just haven't put it into the deck. Let me see. What I think is that I don't have a playset. It is what it is. I think that's why I haven't put it in. Friend indeed. Oh, she a gold digger. Way over time. Zora kind of cooks. I'll swap to, if I get a 5th loss, I'll switch. Yeah. I only have 1 shiny Swablu. Maybe a Sing's nicer. Who knows? You know what? I haven't used them. I really like the immersives, but you know what? Let's go shiny. Let's go shiny. Let's do 1-on-1. Screw my OCD, which I don't have. My undiagnosed OCD. Let me clarify that. Lucario with Sock and Hitmonlee has been solid. Is the Sock really that much better than the Zygarde or Hitmonchan? That's a genuine question. I feel like the 2 retreat or Hitmontop, like I feel like 2 retreat cards is kind of rough. Sensi, I saw you in top 100 yesterday or 2 days ago. Whenever I last streamed, how's it going? I haven't checked the top 100 all the way down. I'm out just here casually staying top 1,000 as my goal. I see a lot of y'all in top 100 though. Demons, a lot of you. It is because if they have an ability that reduces damage, it hits through it. You're not wrong. Like I know it cooks the Meowth, but what relevant ability is there in this format? Got out of bed at all. I can see it all, even if I couldn't all. With a picture on my wall, remind me that it's not so bad. After Matthew, that little brother, y'all. Why did he leave Brokey though? Am I live? My game is frozen. It's not letting me do nothing. Ah, we back. I hope the stream is fine. Cause my game is acting up. This hand's beautiful, bro. It's like I got like a 3 pair. We got a pair of Gorguys with Go Fish. If we were playing Go Fish, bro, this hand would be insane. Thanks to, yeah, I guess my computer like overheated for a second or something. Cause my internet seems to be fine. Their copycat is gonna rip me a new one, bro. Psych. And if I could, it would all be great. Picture of my world. Surely shiny has to evolve into shiny. And you know what? Screw their copycat. I'm going down to 3 cards. How about that? This is not imperfect. Holy hell, brother. Bro, if he has Altaria, he has Altaria. I can't even knock out a Froakie, brother. Oh shit. Yeah, this deck's going in the bin, bro. Y'all not see me playing this on stream ever. You don't even got the Altaria, man. Sure, Liz, how's it going? What place am I in? Somewhere in top 1000. Not sure what the number is. We woke up though. We woke up. Oh wait, he went for the Chingling. I'm like, oh, I woke up. In my head, he went for the sleep still. I'm getting cooked, man. Game set, not today. Yeah. High key, I could have gone Chingling as well. Protect Altaria. Stop the Greninjas from evolving. But maybe his Altarias are at the bottom of the deck, bro. One can only hope. It's like when Zoro swings for 0 or 30. Yeah. Ouch. Okay, there's an angle. We lose to Cyrus, but if we draw Cyrus into Jirachi or something like that, bro, we got the angle, bro. Balong Ishi. Just to diss you. Holy hell, man. Alright, 2 and 5 with this. Holy brutal, bro. Alright, what's a good Zoroark list? I haven't played since last season. 21 Zoro can't KO Chingling. That sounds depressing. I'm here donating points, bro. Kurosari who stayed in with sleep scam. I had enough taking rank off. I don't blame you. I'm just hoping the next set is something, bro. And for what place I'm in, I'm like 750. Posting on my Discord, I opened Limitless to have an idea. This is what I was playing last season. I don't think I've updated it to this season. Yeah, like I don't even have a gold field blower in this one. Spring Moon is fake. I haven't, bro. I switched to Zero Manetric after I saw you playing it. I went 8 and 3, but whenever I go to 1 win away from top 5K, I would lose the next 2. That's how I feel. With Manetric, I keep going on some runs. You really want PCO right now? I agree. That's honestly my, because I think this was Sakaru's list from at some point in last season. Obviously, he kept playing it, so I'm sure it evolved since when I saw it. But the only takeaway I had, like only input I found was like, I feel like no PCO in this format or the last. Would I play without the PCO? Also for the bench heal on Absol, not just sleep. True. This auto updated to the gold one. I move it. Repel? We in the world where that's a thing. At that point, you just play roaring, no? Wait, 2 birds. Wait, what's the difference then? There gotta be something crazy different in this. Oh, less equipment. All right, let me see what the limitless top decks got, so I could compare it to what you sent me. Two birds seems like too much in my opinion. All right, let's see. It seems pretty standard. It's looking like no piece, no. Well, the rest is 2 2 2 1 1 1 2. Same with this list. Yeah, this seems like the go-to. Okay, there's one list here that has Roaring Moon, but it also has blue. I don't know what the hell's going on here. This one seems criminal. I'm gonna run it like this, I think. Let's see, surely this has to go better. I feel it's hard to that Altaria deck, bro. We opened Jirachi like 3 games in a row, and then we just couldn't draw, bro. That that game where we couldn't get a bench for Altaria, that was brutal. That was both. We had 2 games like that. Bro, against Lucario, all we needed was 1 bench piece. Gorgas is kind of dead on ladder. I believe, bro. I just want to try something different because Miraidon was hit or miss. Well, it was hitting and then it just kept missing, and I was like, wait, let me try something else. Alright, Zygarde is fine. If we find the bird, the Absol start is fine. If they find him only, it gets awkward. Scratch that. No, I like Miraidon. Wait, let me see. I watched a Little Supreme earlier. He seemed to have really good luck with the Mag and Double Ride. Yeah, no, today with that deck, I've been doing great. But before I started stream, which ultimately changed what I was going to play, Swagzord, thank you for the follow. I never played against Altaria where they didn't pull the bench like I don't think that's ever happened to me either. But no, I've been doing great today with Miraidon. It's just I opened too many Miraidons afterwards. Alright, hold on. We do have PCL, so we could high key stay in. I don't want to waste the turn of swapping around the bomb bird. I think I'm gonna stay in. We have PCL to blank the 30. Maybe it's greedy, but who knows? And then they're an energy behind if they chose to attack. I'm in Master Ball, but trying to find a deck to enjoy to actually climb in Master Ball. Not impossible. I was just facing the Nova 5 guy, open 2 Tricos versus Mega Absol, and he instantly conceded. We take those. Alright, so we don't have the PCL, so we get to do this. Taking the knockout here feels beyond greedy. Mama ain't raised, no. We could technically hide behind. That gives them too much time. Whatever. Let's go in. If we hit the Cyrus, then we get to play like freely. Yeah. The research actually, like high key, I want to lean towards research because if they don't draw anything, we just win. I think I have to go for that. And if they draw the Lucario, they draw the Lucario, man. Nah. We have to. Professor is the way, but y'all saw my RNG. Y'all saw my RNG. I ain't playing with that shit. This way we get to play the game somewhat. Research was probably the right play. I'm not even gonna pretend. So they top deck the Antiquity. That's my bad.
Please raise your hands up. Send me your energy now.
Y'all are just walking in on a guy who did not believe in his own luck and now has to pay the price. Unless. So he drew Pokeball. We know he has Sabrina, Corina, whatever. And an unknown. There's one unknown. Alright, perfect. In my email. You sent it. Oh my. I don't know what it is. But I'm not too good at that. Yeah, I could find me. Alright, so if they draw Lucario, they start swinging for 90, 110, they could hit 140. We do not need to PCL this turn. So let's try to find something here. Yeah, I always find something wrong. You've been putting up with my just way too long. I'm so gifted at finding what I don't like the most. So I think it's time for us to have a toast. Oh, and also, thank you for the raid. My bad. Sorry again. Once again, locked in. I was too busy complaining. Okay, so I'm leaning towards Sabrina clearly, but we know it's their max damage next turn is 90, 110, 140. So we don't really care for Karina. PCL could be Troll.
Everyone, please raise your hands up. Send me
Keep
your
it going,
energy
bro.
now.
Monster, thank you for the raid. From me, baby. Run away. Oh, I got to get crazy. Why can't she just run away? Baby, I got a plan. Low key, we could have just gotten rid of PCL, I guess. I don't know. I did no math. I'm just going with vibes. It's on my mind. I get it. All right. I got top 16 in the Lagoon tournament. It was fun. Oof. Is Lagoon playing standard, or is it one of those like different formats? My ties need to top it off. My penny comes with the price tag, baby face. And before they have double sires. GG's. Alright, so realistically, we probably should have just gone for the. Actually, no. I would probably go for stars every single time. Yo, Jay Lee, what's good? It says Serenity format. Oh, so it's the one where there's certain where they ban a bunch of things. I remember playing against Izzy and never seeing my win con. That streamer look, bro. That streamer, what's it called? Okay. I feel like it's such a simple term. I don't know. Not plot twist, not plot shield. I don't know. Point is. What deck if I just want to dump on sleep all the time? There's a lot of decks. Masquerada dumps on sleep. The Miraidon deck should dump on sleep. Obviously, if you open Miraidon and get plot armor, there you go. Thank you, Desi. That's what. You have an extra Rainbow Red Zoro if I want it. And I'm not playing Roaring Moon, no. I'm not going to say I don't want it. Is there anything specific you're looking for? I have a few extras from the new set. So if I was the number 5 guy, I'd probably just quit here with the Full Art Mega Landino. I'll check. I don't recall that one, but who knows? If I haven't though, I'll send it. I think what I pulled the most is like Flutter Mane Rainbow. I have an extra Full Art Miraidon. Because I pulled 2 rainbows from a god pack, so the full art is like odd man out. I'm gonna pretend like I'm just bad at the game. Like what? He didn't attack? I'm about to swing for 0. just like Doug was talking about. Or was it no, it was Sensi. It was Sensi who brought up the swing for 0 tech. He's about to be like, yeah, this guy's ass. Alright, so we need this research to do the Lord's work. Honestly, this matchup is horrendous, though, to be honest. Like, we'll probably just die. Like, what even is the line here? I have a burner account with some extra full arts from the new set. If anyone's looking for it, let me know. Oof. Like, we have... Obviously, we could knock out the Furfro here. But if he just has Mega Sceptile, we explode, right? But I don't know what other win con we would have. Our win condition is literally him not having it. And if he doesn't have it, he'll send something else in the way. They always have it, by the way. Don't get me wrong. Wait. That's the definition of not having it. That's the definition of not having it because there, unless if this man goes X speed into some Mega Sceptile shit, I'm a laugh. But that's GG's. If he doesn't mess with our hand, all we gotta do is Sabrina for game. Granted, if he evolves, if this Trico evolves right now, then there's a world where he evolves both Sceptiles. GG's, GG's. We did it, boys. Let's not get locked into some weird Killa Dom. I think that's what that's the username. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, brother. Yeah, they got cooked. Meanwhile, it did look that first half was ugly for us. We were sitting on a Zorua with no basics in hand. Granted, I'm pretty sure this time around they're the ones. Oh no, they saw double research into nothing. That's crazy. And even if they evolve into Leaf Cape, we're fine. Could have attached the second Zoro to save the ping for next turn. Zoro already has. I already did that the turn prior. But you're not wrong. You're correct about saving the ping. But I saved it a turn before, so. Remember, there was the turn where we didn't Ascension. That was the first energy we placed. Then there was last turn. That's when I put it on the second Zoro. Oh, the bottom is... Oh, it is. Yeah, I'll fix it some other time. Right now, it is what it is. Low key, I could I'll fix it some other time. My bad. I'm here like BMing, just looking at my setup. My bad to my opponent. Yeah, I didn't mean to BM. I was looking at my at how my stream looked. Try that out. I don't know if that makes an immediate difference. We'll see. I'm using Altaria Espeon. Is it good? It definitely is definitely a deck that wins. BM is only acceptable against sleeve scam. Yeah, I wasn't even trying to BM. I was just not paying attention. For real, sometimes I BM because I'm not focused. The fact that you won this matchup is a miracle in itself. True, true. We're meant to BM. Nah, I don't BM. Obviously I just BM this guy by mistake, but I don't BM anybody if I could avoid it. Alright, let me check if I have that Aldino though. Oh no, I do not. BM looks like the one ranked always. BM and no thanks. I do not think. Eso sí. This goosebumps every time. I hit around it. What am I willing to give up? The full arts of either Koraidon or Miraidon. Any of these full arts, the Iron Bundle, Grizzly. Thank you for funding my pocket addiction. Well, my Pokemon addiction at this point. The Terapagos, I don't. Maybe not. Fluttermane, the Iron Bundle, either one of the full arts of the legendaries. Flygon I keep actually. Any of these dudes, Corviknight, the Vaporeon. Swampert, I wouldn't mind. This Rainbow Moltres, apparently I have 3 of that. That's crazy. The more you know. If you don't see anything though, it's fine. Feels good to get lucky sometimes, for sure. I'm not gonna complain about luck, that's for sure. That Rainbow Moltres? Do I have you added? I'll send the Rainbow Moltres your way. Huh? Somebody's gotta get the boot, unfortunately. Alright, let's see the people that haven't signed in a bit. I'm already in the private section. Hold up. I can't remove Ali. I can't remove Angel. Bruh. Can't remove my little brother. Alright, Blue would understand. That's a mod of mine. and by mod I mean a friend that I don't know what you're talking about, Kevin. I have those locked and loaded for future giveaways and stuff, but then I stopped streaming, so it's kind of like Blue would understand. I've known that man since kindergarten, by the way. I'm 30. That's crazy. That's crazy. When you put it in perspective, man, having a friend that you've known since kindergarten when you're 30 years old is insane, bro. That was not you, Lazy. I know exactly who I got rid of. What's your code? You don't even have a name on this thing. I have 2 extra oaks and I don't know what to do with them. Brand ID search. Butter chocolate cake with Kool-Aid. I know you don't know, but my birthday's soon. I'm not saying anything, but I'd wish you happy early birthday, but I heard that's bad luck, so I'm not gonna do that. If you have it, you can have it. Mr. Soothing singing voice. It's a voice. I don't know about soothing though. Let me see what's in your wish list. Yeah, no, I don't have any of those extra. But there's Moltres, bro. Coming your way. They'll find you. Do you have the 3 birds? That's a mission from like way back in Genetic Apex. And by like, I mean it is. Don't you close your eyes. Just stay on. And Cyrus, yeah, I'm gonna have to hack you. Just missing the Articuno. I'll check on the Articuno once this is accepted. I'm pretty sure I don't have an extra Articuno. I have the playset, which seems like it's not a necessity, but I just realized there's a Machoke line down here. Shout out to playing on the computer. I did not see that Ginger's favorite Pokemon line. Granted, I don't know if you care about everything before Machamp, but I did not see them there till just now. Now you gotta go on the hunt? Yeah. Now our deck is for real. My most viewed TikTok gameplay. TikTok is a gameplay of 18 trainers. Can I please sacrifice some of my hair follicles for my Lord and Savior? Not the man's name being BB's last hair follicle. Brother, I've seen... I don't know where the bald allegations for BB came from, or if they're just a meme. But that man seems to... Bro, that's like the Lucian saying he has alopecia, but then having... Bro, I saw that man in person, bro. That man got hair. Alright, what was I gonna look for? Articuno. And then we'll get back to the gameplay, I promise. Yeah, I have my playset. If you wanted like a fuller or whatever, then those I have for trade, but clearly what matters for the mission is the rainbows. Alright, so let's go back in. Let's change the Zoroarks. I like having one rainbow and one regular 2-star of your studs. I don't know why. I'm so like I like everything being like even or the same. Speaking of bald, one of my closest friends, he had hair longer than mine. And then the other day he just went full Kratos. And the way I found out was through like an Instagram post. I was like, what the hell? Do I have enough Zoros to get a second gold? I do. I have exactly enough. Let's go. You feel him on the Kratos? I have regular Articuno if someone needs it, no Rainbow or Fuller. Yeah, no, Articuno's been out of the format, bro. He's got a small thinning spot like Woody in Toy Story 5. Yeah, it's not even a spoiler. That was on the... I heard that movie's great, by the way. I haven't watched it yet. I have shown my kid what is going on with my game, brother. What? Okay. He has seen 1 through 4. Granted, this kid's barely over 1 year old, so I don't know how much he retains, but he has watched them. It was really hard to get the full art Zoro. I only have 1. Yeah, I have 0. There was 1 in my Wonder Picks the other day, and I missed it. It came out today. My son has been obsessed since like 18 months. Yeah, no, he loves it in the sense of like my wife bought him that they sell like this. It's like the RV from the 4th movie and it has like Forky and then like some of the main ones. We're going second against Lightning. Probably just Ascension, to be honest. The only way we get punished is Sabrina, and then if we have the bird, then nothing matters. Be for real, you're 6'3" and BB's 5'6". What I could be for real about is that I am not 6'3". I have not seen. Although I met a bunch of streamers, a good handful of them, last weekend. BB was not among them. Forky's the GOAT. He's just like me for real, bro. He's a trash. Granted, I don't know if he gained any character from that. I know he has a girl Forky in his next one. Alright, so it's definitely a copycat angle, right? Probably just Ascension Pass. The bird is huge here. Field Blower. Big fan of that card. I could trade my full art Zoro. Not really a fan of dark decks. We could talk about that. I just realized. Well, actually, no. As long as we find the Rocky Helmet, the Oricorio shouldn't be a problem. But it's still a pain in the ass to look at. Can you actually use the road? This time I got you. Now that they're both rainbows, they're gonna stay in the deck together. Oh, that's another thing. I tried putting Pokemon for my kid. He kind of cared, kind of didn't. Mostly didn't, but what was I gonna say? I just went on Disney Plus, and Disney Plus has you running PCO or Pop. I'm playing both, 1-on-1. I had never seen the Zoro movies. I haven't seen a lot of the Pokemon movies, to be honest. And I put the Zoro one. It was like I didn't finish it, but it was cool to see. Like, I guess something of a Zoro. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Let's see here. We could technically swing in with Bombardier. It doesn't really gain us anything, and then we just explode. We could Field Blower. That's probably their only tool. And it gets it out of our hand. I didn't finish this. All we need to know. No, not really. It was just my kid wasn't as interested. I guess we just start feeding the Darkrai. I'm just gonna use Field Blower too. They haven't used Kavika, right? My son still says no every time I put it on, but he has a Raleigh Squishmallow. Oh, he has a bunch of the what's the word? Stuffed animals and shit. This smells of a Miraidon play. Well, Miraidon would fall short, to be honest. And he likes opening packs and doing Wonder Picks. Okay, this kind of smells like Miraidon, dead ass. If there's the Miraidon, putting Absol is dangerous. I guess it doesn't. High key can't risk the actual Miraidon there. Yeah. Weird play, right? Obviously, it also smells like Turo. But at least next turn we get to retreat the Darkrai and start fueling the Absol. Double Miraidon. Maybe. I could have. Okay, yeah. This is gonna be a tough spot. if he Cyrus away the Darkrai, we're in a tough spot. AFK, que me cuentas, brother? I'm still down for the obviously the deal. Look, I'm waiting for after NIC. I'm waiting for my first paycheck, and then I got you. Todavía tengo esto. I know you told me to hold it. I'm very tempted to crack this open. But what I think I'm gonna end up doing. I'm talking to a friend of mine. Yeah, I had a feeling this guy's gonna get cooked. The good thing is we have Sabrina to snipe the Magneton in the back, right? Instead. But what's this called? I think I'm gonna swap it for equivalent of a pack I don't open as because I've opened infinite perfect order, you know what I'm saying? Okay, they already used Cyrus. So low-key, we could get... I feel comfortable sending him out. And taking something from his hand that might be relevant. But go, what's good? What's good? I think we gotta get rid of the copycat. Like the Turo only matters if he has the Maridon again. Yeah, 100%. But we need to find. Oh wait, they use Sabrina too. Never mind, we're chilling. We're chilling. I was like, oh, I kind of want to find the other Zoroark so that we have a body to put in the way. Okay, so that's what they top decked. So we know their hand is the Turo and then another the Magnetone and Magnezone. The only thing we have to hope for is no other second Sabrina or something. But I'm gonna go Ice Pop on the Absol. I think. Yeah. Just getting out of range basically is the goal here. I think we're safe regardless. But, you know, covering our bases. Golly, gonna sin again. Lord, forgive me. Forgive me. I can understand. Holy hell. We still have to back out because we are under mirror shot. I honestly would play pocket, but don't really feel like it. I'm just gonna chill. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. GG's, GG's. Yo, high key, this deck is cooking, man. I'm top 1500 using Greninja, Mega Lucario. That's a deck that I saw, and I was like, what are they doing? Man, I see the deck? Yeah, I got you. The list is basically the generic Zoroark best deck. Seka, how's it going? Deck now. BB's last follicle. If you're still in chat. Now Seka is a giant. That man could be 6'3". He says 6'2", but I think he's being modest or humble. Guys, tall shit for no reason. I lost to that today. It's the same deck in Discord. No, it's slightly different from the Discord one. But I break them that they got Greninja turn 3. That's tough. Yeah, early Greninjas, any Greninja deck lives and dies by the Greninja, I feel. Like when I played Greninja Altaria, like season after season after season, I would always put it in tournament and then just never see Greninjas. Let's run it back. What do I think about it? I've yet to play it myself. When I first saw it, I was like, people are really doing whatever. This season felt like the most people just doing whatever the fuck. I'm talking about the Altaria with the sleep scan with Espeon. To me seems like an attack on deck building. Like, it's like just because it says sleep doesn't mean you have to play every card that says sleep on it. Granted, I see why it's good, right? I understand swinging for 40 plus I am 6'3" is that tall. Bro, you could be catching rebounds, brother. Hey, yo. His last hair follicle jumping in on the Twitch side with the sub. Thank you so much for funding my Pokemon addiction. I said Pokemon is what I tried saying there. The Greninja, the Blaziken with one Greninja line also sees. I'm 5'4", is that so? If we measure from our distance to the sky, huge. I made it to 1100 points. Seriously considering playing the last couple of days. Sneak on top 10k. That's it. That's probably best for the mental, to be honest. Sleep scam Lucario. Yeah, that's been a thing for a few. The sleep scam Lucario isn't, but that one was from last season. I'm talking about this season. Just people are just like throwing all deck building to the. Ooh, there's an angle here. There's an angle. There's an angle where we get cooked, but there's also an angle where we cook, right? Although it does seem like it does feel like a copycat angle here. Although Sabrina is huge, right? You know what? Given the hand I have, I think I'm gonna hold on to it. Which means I didn't have to put this Zorua down, but whatever. I like the idea of being able to Sabrina here. Or just having them in hand, you know? Like swinging for X amount to the Entei. Okay, this Sabrina me. Fucker. What's the chances that he's on Sabrina and Cyrus? Like a deck like this won't be on Cyrus. I'll let it kill me. Flame Patch and Charmeleon will just waste the Sabrina. No, but the Sabrina is, I mean, to like, it would be as a knockout. But now we're forced to find the bird, so that's on me. Probably should have just given up the Zorua. Although if I'm playing on them not having... This is the, hopefully they don't have Sabrina angle. I mean Cyrus. Don't try this at home. This was me punting for the love of the game, you know? HQ was on Zara with Mars when we played this morning. Yeah, the Zara with Mars is a fucking nightmare, bro. I've gotten hit with that twice earlier in the season, and that's an example of a deck like we're not playing all season. Kind of tripped me up. I didn't know Zards were on Mars. We need to find PCL, to be honest. Or really hope they don't have Cyrus. Because our angle, our win condition is definitely just hitting this Entei and then Cyrusing it out. Okay, they're not going... Okay, that's good. The fact that they're not going for the Entei boost here. Interesting. For whatever reason. Double flame patch Cyrus, it's the, yeah, but there's not much we could do about that. They do have their whole deck in their hand though, so don't PC it, don't ice pop after. Oh. Wait, we have the out to this. We do have field blower. We don't care for double flame patch. We should still be fine, because this has a retreat cost of 2. Unless if he's playing Leaf also, then what? You got it, brother. Granted, we could knock it out with the Absol. I think we got it. Should be GG's. As soon as they PCL'd instead of Cyrus, like. Don't have nothing crazy, bro. Don't have like double X speed in hand. I don't think it mattered what we hit there. Should be GG's. Roaring Moon? No, I'm not playing Roaring Moon. Well, good thing I hit the PCL. Jesus Christ, man. Alright, we could hit up to 100. Surely you don't get that many heads. He can't. Okay. He could afford to get one more, and even if he got to 120, there's a world where we researched into the field blower. So there was a lot of room for error there. I'm glad we won it though. Got close, got close. If he had PCO, he would have won. True. So good thing we shot that one. Main reason why I hate Lucky Pop. Yeah, no, Ice Pop is brutal. Better than well played. I think it was well recovered. And honestly, there was 2 cards that we didn't see, and it was an Ice Pop and something else. So I don't know if they're on Mars, like Doug brought up, or with the Sensi. I keep messing. No, the Sensi. Sensi brought up. What's messing me up is that both of y'all, from my point of view, have the green lettering. So when I go back to my memories, I forget which one it was. I just lost the Mega Mawile on top 10k. Yeah, Mega Mawile gets you when you least expect it, bro. I played Blaziken and I lost to a Sceptile and then a Skarmory on day 1 of coming back. It always stops one short of what you need. Not the time I lost my keyboard, but yeah, for the most part. The only misplay I think I did there was put down Zorua to the point where I couldn't put down Darkrai into a copycat anymore. Can't imagine the Darkrai is the ideal lead here, but at the same time, nothing the bird can't fix, right? Take some more. It pours, it rains, it pours. You were there for the Skarmory? That was rough. Yeah, it was beyond brutal. Okay, no fridge, no baby backs is huge. No basics is a nightmare. Jesus. We do have copycat for next turn. Their hand, no matter what they draw, is probably gonna be infinite. Although Zoroark obviously gets countered by, like, inherently plays into Suicune, which is rough. I might just solo with Suicune here. I mean with Darkrai. This can work though. Yeah. Like high key. Still waiting on bat sponsor, speaking of the keyboard. Yeah, I haven't had a bat since, to be honest. I still have the Kiddos one, but this can work. Of course, Kabi got a Doom. Oh, oof. I read it as, of course. Still decent spot to be in for us, I think. There's a world where, like, yeah, I want a copycat here. But if he can't attack. He can't attack. I kind of want to have the Ice Pop, but I guess we could still draw into Ice Pop. Ooh. Tempted to put down this, but also not necessary. Again, if they attack into this, the only way it gets dangerous is if they have the double Baxcalibur line, sort of. Actually, no, this could still be dangerous because they could follow it up with Chien-Pao. Actually, high key, even if they don't attack, like if they respect it, we could draw the. I know we don't have field blower. Yeah. Am I master ball rank? Yeah, I'm top 1,000. I'm like in the 600s, somewhere between 600 and 700. All right, now we need field blower for sure. PCL's not enough to save us here. Putting this down suicide as well. What type of deck would you recommend for trying to get into Ultra One? First I would ask what you're playing currently. They have the whole deck in their hand. We're cooked. But I think Suicune backs is just inherently a bad matchup for us. You can try Zorog next turn, maybe. Yes, that's what I'm going for. They're gonna be able to chain power turn after turn after turn. Sabrina would have stalled, no, not necessarily, right? They had like the chain power still gets the knockout, I think. Like what my line or what I'm going for is for them to be greedy and not kill Darkrai. Yeah, so hopefully I have like an infinite ice pop. That's the win condition. Okay, so if I put anything down, I lose. Although technically I could put this down. Yeah, I could afford to put this down. Oh wait, they only have 1 point. Hold on, I could put everything down. I need ice pop. Okay. Hold. And then we do have the field blower to knock out Suicune. Okay. Technically, I just needed that, so it's fine. What's the correct way? Ping to I think just doing the most damage possible. They're on plane, so I don't think they're on their own field blower, but this is the win condition. Doing now because of healing. No, they already used. Oh, they haven't used PCL. I don't think they're gonna play around it that way. They could have a PCL. Granted, PCL on the active doesn't matter. Yeah, I know about Sweet Leaf Blower Suicune. I was being, well, what ended up being greedy holding it, but it's all we needed. GG's, baby, GG's. I have no idea what they were going for there. Like, and if he would have gone face, I could have leaf blowered the starting planes, which we could do as well. Don't ask, don't ask. Just don't quit, alright? Don't ask me, but just don't quit. Just keep going. Funny enough, I saw Meet the Robinsons today. It was, what was the quote? Something always move forward. Let me see. Oh, just keep moving forward. Okay, it's that simple. Never mind. Well, not never mind. Still, that leaf blower will have him crashing out 100%. 4-point turn. He just sold crazy. Yeah. I high key sold myself, but I should have done it the turn prior. Or I'm too smart. No. The field blower, holding the field blower was definitely risky. But as you saw, my initial answer to y'all saying that was like, oh no, he healed already. But that was, I guess, the Magnemite game or something. Hold up. I did get the top cut in attorney tonight, and I got top 16 this night. Ooh. When you be sweet on Zoro, you're cooking this deck likes you. It really does. Shout out to Sekiro. Sekiro's always been pushing this deck. The list is, this one's again pretty generic though. We are currently in the top 500. For how long? Probably until I go to bed. But I feel like I've been playing this guy for, this guy's been, well, granted, but since the beginning of time, this guy's been in the game with that username. I know Superfly. He's not in the top 100 season. Usually is though. Yeah, he definitely usually is. That's where I know him from. But maybe he's taking it easy. I know Superfly. Oof. I was gonna go research into Pokeball, but that copycat looking awfully tempting. Yeah, no, Zoro is not the ideal bench piece here, so we're gonna shuffle it back in. Feel free to let me know if that's incorrect. Yeah, Cat, keep moving forward. Nah, I instantly punished, I guess, but it's fine. We got a copycat for next turn. Sabrina would suck as well. Okay, research. And I doubt they're gonna be on Repel. Okay, I need to ask this question. I keep seeing people playing this. Why are they on this one? Is it just 70? Like, what does 70 HP save? You're so mad you never got that mat. Yeah, I never got it either. If that helps. What a draw! It's almost a perfect draw. Because we have Sabrina, but we don't have enough damage on the board. Is that why? Because they knew that I was gonna brick on damage. Is that why people play this one? We're always evolving here. I think I want to keep the Sabrina in my hand though, just in case. Although we could low-key just pass for a turn, do a quick little 30, and then go for the Riolu afterwards. Nah, let's go copycat. I run the 71 HP because it's for the 40 damage mostly. Where does that come up with? The 4 damage can stack up essentially, especially with the stadium. Also, don't die to 2 Iggly Rain turns. Bro, what is this? When this deck says fuck you, you're not getting a bench. Actually, no, the Altaria one's the one that was doing that. What the hell is going on, man? It's all good. We have a research for next turn. Going against Ori, most part, or Iggy. Okay. Speak of the Lucario Greninja. This feels so cooked, man. We needed to knock out that turn so that we would be able to... So yeah, we would take a hit from this deck, like from this guy, but then... And Sabrina's back, but bruh. Obviously, we just don't attack this turn. Okay, Field Blower is huge. I still don't think we attack. They're not on X speed, are they? Bro, if they're on X speed, they could win the game. I don't care. Because realistically, Greninja still gets them in range, so the Field Blower's not doing enough. It gets combo with Ninja to KO basics, then evolve other Riolu to Mega. It looks weird to me at first, but when you try it, that can make sense. I'll try it. I do have the shiny one. Why not get rid of Stadium this turn? Because they could be playing something else, like Rocky Helmet or something. Like, getting rid of the arena doesn't help me in any way. Actually, hold up. We're back to the angle I wanted. Hitmon and Lucario runs the X speed. And the sleep one runs X speed too. That's why I don't know about the Greninja. They have eggs? Okay, then for the egg then. Alright, so there's... If they don't have Karina... Oh, I still can't knock this thing out, bro. Alright, we're gonna go research. We're gonna go research because doing 30 on this Lucario is absolutely nothing for me. On the superstars, feeling like a rock star. Alright, if they don't have Karina, we're chilling. No rock. They also don't run Karina. That's good. That's good to know. And now they can't even put anything on the bench because we Sabrina for game. Like a rock star, like a cop car. You don't nail that hard. Like a rock star. Our hand was insane then. Not knowing, I was playing around things that didn't exist clearly. Y'all know that that's... I don't know anything about that Greninja's Lucario list except for the fact that when I first saw it, I was like, this deck's not real. And then I jump into Instagram, and this was like 2 or 3 days ago, by the way. Varoom posted it on his story, like one of his Instagram posts was on that. Then I saw that it topped somewhere. Then Lucian was playing on stream. I was like, okay, so clearly it's a real deck. But I have not played it myself, so... How's it going? Japanese user. I can't read your name, but I translated your message and it says hello. Konnichiwa to you too, brother. Hope you enjoy gameplay from a dude. It's all Greninja slop. Yeah, but the fact that putting in Greninja makes it where they don't have Karina, where they weren't gonna have helmets. There was a lot missing that I was afraid of, and I was chilling, you know what I'm saying? You're hyped for the new Rayquaza set? I wish the new Rayquaza set was like tomorrow. I mean, like the next one. It's not until July, so technically we're gonna get one more mini set, and then Rayquaza would be the next big set. And only one Lucario. Then that guy was drawing pretty godly, to be honest. Not as godly as we were, clearly. Our win rate's probably it's still at a 55. I'll take it though. You know what you want. I'll give it to you. But I'm also, release date aside, I'm also hyped for it. Also, it's like the first time where Pocket and the TCG kind of like acknowledge each other's existence. You feel like one Lucario is the only downfall of that deck. Jake, how's it going? Like the fact that the trailer was like, oh, like obviously we're getting it like July, like 4 or 5 months in advance? No, 4 months in advance. So it's kind of awkward. Bird Star how's it going, T-Mac? Uh-oh. Lucario and Greninja want the run back. No, they're getting it in November, no? In September, I think we're getting 30th anniversary. I could be wrong. Don't quote me, but don't not quote me either. If we Rocky, they can't attack the lead. They can't evolve yet, so we could just put him down for now. November's a TCG race quasi set. Yeah, I just need gold rare candy bag, man. We'll see, man. We might get a deluxe 2 before we get the deluxe 1 back. You sure won't be early July in his the next pack? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's sort of how like when they previewed set 1. I mean set 2. I mean like set 1 of B1. The Mega Rising, how it was like months in advance at Nationals or at Worlds or something. In some big event they announced it. Interesting line here from our opponent. What in the ungodly hell was that? I'm not gonna not evolve the Zoro, right? Oh, I guess I do have the Rocky helmet. I was like, why wouldn't they go Chingling or something? We just get the point if they did. Okay, never mind. I understand why they did it. It just doesn't look nice, you know what I'm saying? Deluxe 2 with golden ice popping coming. Oh no. That's what the BB is for. This dude's on Bunny Bullet Battle Dojo Japan team. We beat them this season. We got 3rd in Dojo. Congrats on the 3rd place though. Well, there's no reason for me to put Zoroark in the way, so we'll just do this. And get the knockout with Bomb, I think, right? I guess the reason would be to tank a hit. Nah, it's fine. We'll do this. There'll be a golden Igglybuff in Deluxe too. Lord have mercy on us, bro. Esky, how's it going? How's it going? To me, I'll give it to you. You know what you want. I'll give it to you. Uh-oh. I'm in danger. Gonna be gold ice pop for sure. Alright, so now they set up before we could have put any pressure, so I'm pretty sure we're cooked. Although they did leave the door for Sabrina. Never mind, they got Lucario. Yeah, we're not playing Cape or nothing that will make us survive this. It's just like Mega Altaria Granite. It wants to win on deck out. Or lose. What's the best deck to climb Master Ball season? I really don't have an answer for that. I would love to have an answer, but I don't have one. It's just an auto. Like, we don't have a winning line here. We could skip that. Yeah, no matter what angle we do here, we just get cooked. Well, we were going to lose eventually, right? Can't win them all. Although a 6-win streak, a 6-1 is a pretty good look, bro. I'm gonna take advantage of the loss. I'm gonna go up some water and I'll be right back. Full Art Lucario way better than the immersive. How's it going, Grizzly? That's debatable. I feel like I could see both sides. Like if you told me, oh, this is your favorite art, I understand. And if you told me you like the full art better, I also understand. It's time to go play Goat Simulator 3 on your Switch. Is the best game ever. Enjoy it, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna go get water and I'll be right back. We back. We back. I can't type for shit tonight. It's all good. Honestly, they did Shiny Dartina so they could do something funny again. That's a lot of Deluxe did miss on some of the reprints, right? Like not having, what was it, Zavala I think wasn't reprinted, which was like an important card. Rampardos wasn't reprinted, which I hated, but they ended up power creeping it. But it was like relevant cards. I think Magnemite wasn't reprinted, or was it Magnezone? Something like that. I forget. No, Magnezone was in the set. I don't know. Alright, going first. The mirror match. The mirror match, I'm sure going first does give you like first hit, right? But I have to play around. I think it's worth playing around Copycat. And it's funny because it's not even like, oh, if he misses evolution, then we're good. Unless he's like me where he drew both Zoras. I mean Zoroarks. But other than that, he should be fine. What's my favorite deck so far this season? I don't think I've had one, to be honest. Like, this one so far has been nice. Manectric has been nice to me, too. Miraidon was nice to me, but it's only nice to me off-stream. On-stream, it's a little... Gold Bombi's fire. Yeah, I have not had luck with the gold in this set. I know I just struggled to even speak there. Schultzy. Yeah, it's been a while. Okay, let's play... No reason not to evolve both, I'm pretty sure. Not ideal to hit for only 60, but it's not the worst either, right? It puts him at 90. So as long as he doesn't heal, we're just a basic from being okay. And even if he heals for just one Ice Pop and it gets Tails, then we have the Darkrai line. Tails. Vamos! Okay. Not perfect by any means, by the way. They have a crazy follow-up. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure our angle is cooked here. Okay, I guess technically I could protect the... I could avoid giving away points. I think that's fair. Let's do that. This is a worthy thing to do. And I'd rather lose the Copycat than just not have a heal at all. Sure, yeah, because then there's a world where we could Ice Pop later. Why not just copy? No, because if we copy into something like Cyrus or whatever, we just lose it. Our hand is fine as is, and in sense of like that the Absol has nothing to take from us. What's bothering me? News comes up, lies go out, give up, say mama. I think we're fine. Honestly, that feels fine. We do need to find a basic, of course, but because we're only hitting for 60 here. Well, actually, no, we're kind of fine on the math, right? Because we do 80 total. Yeah, we need another basic at some point. That's huge. Come on, please, 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 please. Any basic. There you go, baby. Well, the Cyrus is definitely... Actually, he can't stay in. So that worked exactly how it had to. And he already used at least one ice pop, right? We have to assume he's playing generic stuff to at most or at best. He has a PCL. GG's. Easy tails, no. Yeah, realistically, we didn't even need that much of a tails, right? Like, we could have survived one heads after that, but yeah. This play also doesn't make too much sense. Oh no, technically it could have worked. Actually, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Because we would have gone to 90. Yeah, he would have needed like 2 turns of me doing absolutely nothing. GG's. Back in the winner's circle, baby. Yeah, this deck is pretty fire, bro. But yeah, Schultz, if you're still in chat, it does feel like it's been a long time because it has been a long time. I don't know when was the last time. Actually, I could check through YouTube the last time that I streamed. This day and night, I toss and turn, I keep stressing my mind. If I check my live streams on, yeah, it was 1 month ago supposedly. What's the date on this? Now look at this. Magnus attracting me. I have an exact date. April 20th. So literally 2 months ago from today was the last time I streamed until 2 days ago. So yeah, it has been quite a long time. This deck doesn't work that well for you. Yeah, sure. As you can see, obviously we've had some like bonkers hands. We've been drawing very well. We've been able to get like out of tough situations just out of having Sabrina or having the ice pop when we needed it. Uh-oh. Sees my eyes, he sees the life we made. My line is deep. Okay, wait, this is... Oh, I was about to say, if we find Zoroark, this is like a really good spot to be in. Say no love them too. Bird? Okay, Zoro. We play around Copycat, and we can't get like Sabrina or something troll. And if he doesn't have the boat, we get to knock out the backs. Actually, no, he'll just hard retreat into Suicune. But y'all know what I'm saying. If he doesn't have it, are we just gonna donk him? We might just donk. I don't know if pocket players use that term, but donk is literally what it sounds like. Hold. Let's go, baby. Lonely nights. He's on. I've never seen a Suicune player break that hard, to be honest. 2-0 against Suicune, brother. Oof. The lonely stone that seems to... No idea what donk is, though. You're right. Basically, it happens a lot more in the TCG. But it's like when they lead one Pokemon or whatever, and like you just... What happened right there is a donk. Like, I was about to give you examples from the TCG, but they'll be just as nothing. Crambreezy, how's it going? It's a situation like that where an example that happens a lot in Pocket would be like when they open Chingling or Igglybuff, but you go first and you're also playing Sleep Scam. Like those one-turn knockouts with Sleep Scam, those are dunks. I'm doing pretty good. We're almost up 100 points on stream alone. Zoroark has been treating us pretty well. Altaria traded like ass, but Zoroark's been picking up the weight for sure. I'm actually good with Monostada. It's Poison Barb. I need a Golden Border Trader, not 7 non-golds. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same spot. I need one more Barb to get my second one. I don't know if it's because I was gifting them to players early on or something. I don't have enough. I don't have the 12 copies required to craft a second gold and still have 2 copies to use. Back again. Shady's back. I'm not playing the Roaring Moon or whatever it's called. It is not in my deck. This one's back. Back. I created a monster. I trade you Poison Barb. Also, don't use it either, and don't care to have a gold. Well, that's for coasting, if you want. As far as for that, I'd rather just somebody who has an extra to share it. Surely one of my 99 friends have it, right? Operating. Can you go border the foils too? No, it's only 3 diamonds and less. Without me. I probably shouldn't have put that Zoro down. Literally looking at him on top, but it's fine. So everybody, just follow me because I need a little controversy. Right, if I drew double Zoroark, I would have screamed, bro. Imagine a gold border crown. You can't even tell. You can't even tell that it's. You only have 2 barbs. Yeah. Can you go border the foil tools? If you have from it would have been great to have Sabrina. But we got our 2 basics to do real damage here. That's actually huge. You see, when luck's on your side, actually, there's no reason not to do this. Raxo, what's going on, bro? But yeah, you should be able to get gold of the foil ones. You just need 10 of them. And I don't know about you, though. It was hard to pull. The set of like 400 cards or something. Aren't the foils 2 diamond? Yeah, so I didn't know what foils you're talking about. But yeah, the foils from Deluxe, you could get them gold. It's just, it was hard to get 10 of those. Not swinging. He could have the arena. And there's nothing we could do about it, but we're definitely going to ice pop and play around it, right? Okay, GG's. I'm pretty sure he would have lost regardless, but yeah. No, foil's not the wrong term. It's just I had like I inherently thought you meant like full arts or something, but yeah. I'm actually gonna check if I have any copies of those. Also, that research getting us 2 basics is insanity. This list, yeah. It's a standard list. Like if you go to Limitless and check the 4 most recent results, 3 of them are this deck's card for card. Don't empty without me. Yeah. Na. La. As soon as my game loads, I'll show it to you. God damn. Took forever to load that up. There you go. Technically, I'm missing full art Zoros, but I'm not in a rush to get them either. Oh, and gold bomber. But that was from the last set, right? Not this one. What are the golds from this one? This one's like Roaring Moon and the Iron Valiant. They were really creative with the iron cards, with the future cards. Iron this, iron that, iron the other. Something iron. Iron Violent Roar. Yeah. Low-key, I might start pulling from the last set. The gold bird would be nice. But yeah, this the. I wish I had the opponent so they give up. Granted, he gave up because it was a losing. Like he couldn't win that matchup. You have the playset that aren't violent. Erico pulled like the playset in one pack. He got a god pack with double valiants in him. What was I gonna check? Oh, okay. If I had a gold of any of the deluxe cards. This set I feel like was just slop TBH. Yep. I can't say otherwise. I do like the arts are insane though. Like the Maridon and all those. The Maridon Rainbow, the Koraidon Rainbow, the Turo. Big fan of all those cards. But as far as like meta breaking, Maridon's insane to be honest. I trolled. Hold up. Okay, so these are clearly is there a way to like search specifically reverse foils? I don't think so, right? All these are all the regular rares. Let's see if we run into any gold of the reverses. Okay, we're still at many copies. Surely at least one card, like reverse card, has 10 copies of it, right? I opened this set, too much of this set to be honest. Okay, we're getting close to the answer being no. Yeah, no, I got close with the Cortana. You read that they can't? It's possible. I only have 9 copies of one. There's no reverse that I have 10 of. So if somebody wants to send me a Cortana, actually no, the Cortana I got sent already, right? I got the. I think they sent me the poison barb, right, Ghostin? Do you have any extra full art reds? I don't think so. I'll check, but I don't believe so. No. I for sure have my playset, but is my stream okay? Because again, the game is trolling. Thank you, Coastin, for that. Stream is cool, bet perfect. Yeah, so if I'm not trolling, that should be my 12th copy. It's not possible to check the Cortana and it won't list it as an... Oh, true. You've been playing the other TCG game, right? Yeah, I have. Last weekend I was playing... I played in NAIC. I played the TCG event. Yeah, so it would be here, obtain flare. Yeah, so there you go. You're right, chaotic. Why no 1-star Zoro? Because I didn't pull any and I haven't trade. Was it hard to learn? Not really. Clearly there's differences, right? But I wouldn't say it's hard to learn. No. Well, that answers that. Yeah, not possible. However, shout out to Coastin. Wait, I'm trolling. I need one more then. I needed 2 more then. Yeah, I need 1 more so I could get 2. Yeah, my bad. Well, 1 closer to that, and then... Granted, I wanted to play Zoroark. Funny enough, like unironically, I guess. And I should have it somewhere near me. This one or is this one something else? Yeah, this one's something else. I don't have the deck box on me right now, but I had everything but Cyrano's to play Zoroark, and I couldn't find them, so I pivoted to just play the best deck on paper, which is Dragapult. But I wanted to play the TCG version of Zoroark at NAIC, and I just couldn't get the cards in person, so I couldn't test at locals, and I just pivoted, and I was like, let me play what I do have. You'll trade me a bar? Bet. We'll do it after this. Granted, I'm in no rush, but I'll see that I should have you added, right? Unless we never made the trade. I don't know. If I have you added, I'm down. Send me the trade and I'll accept it after this game. And if I don't have you added, then we'll work on that. Tampoco is it a rush. It just came up in conversation. Because Kostin wanted Malasada, or mentioned Malasada, but they meant to say, what the hell is this? There's a Changling and a Fighting Energy. I'm assuming this is just like a version of the Greninja deck. Early Arena. They're going to copycat. That's what that says. At least we got the Field Blower, right? Cost no dust to trade for it if you got charged. Yeah, I know it doesn't cost nothing. Alright, no. It's not copycat. It's just Chingling draws for infinite. We can't Pokeball, so... And I'm not gonna... If we draw the bird, we're kind of in a decent spot. Although I don't know to what extent we want to do that. That's the second time that happens. Granted, it's 11 games. We're 9-1. I'm chilling with that. But golly, bro. Hey, at least they ain't drawing shit. Low-key, I don't even want to knock out this Chingling red. Hopefully we find... Actually, I might copycat because this hand's abysmal. And we're going to get Chingling to the end of time. If we find Darkrai and or Sabrina, I'm not going to take out this Chingling, bro. Actually, yeah. I'm not taking out this Chingling no matter what. Bruh, Zoroark. Get out of here, bro. Just in case I need to retreat and still want to attack. Let's do this. I could have knocked it out just giving them 2 draws, but with how brick they are, I think I'm okay with them drawing a little bit more. There's no way. Now they don't even draw off of the lucky egg, man. What is going on, brother? I'm just gonna hit up Mario and okay, we copycat for infinite. We kind of help their copycat if they have one, but at this point, I think we're okay. A Darkrai would be insane here. We didn't get it, but it would have been insane. Yeah, Darkrai would have been game. Alright, so win conditions are if they swim with Chingling, Darkrai, or Sabrina. Yeah, we kind of had a feeling their copycat was coming down. I'm gonna hit him. Mario. I don't know. I'm not familiar. Alright, so their Lucario can't even get strong enough to knock us out, I think. Oh, technically it can. It can. If we don't heal. Oh, this again. We win with Darkrai. Ice Pop can be used, so again, Darkrai. Technically. No, I run one PCL, one. I think this is just the. We could also technically go for the knockout with the bird. Five cards in deck. Bird knockout makes more sense, I think, than like risking. Okay, let's get greedy. Bird was probably the answer. Bro, if it doesn't let me pick the Cyrus. Okay, we got the Cyrus. Let's go. Let's go, baby. That copycat is gonna go berserk. Before I was a B-list celebrity. You run 2 Cyrus in your deck, they might as well. Nah, most likely. Actually, no, it could be double Cyrus because it's a Greninja, right? Yeah, if they have a second Cyrus, then we're cooked. But I didn't play around that. They only run 1. Can I please show the deck list? Yeah, for sure. Oh, I didn't even notice you were in the chat. How's it going, Kiko? Double Greninja would have beat us though if we didn't have the Ice Pop. I'm gonna need my shirt back. Low key, if they heal enough, we're in a tough spot, right? Although we also have Helmet on our side here. Okay, we knew to expect that. So what? It's down to like what would the last card in the deck be? Oh, it's just the other Lucario? No, you said it's only one Lucario. PC? No, you said no heals. No. What would that last card be? If they're on only one, I'm not gonna BM them. Let's just win. But Prof, they only used one Professor. Oh, true. GG's. Good catch. You caught that one with the quickness, brother. No, he hadn't used the second Professor. He has 6 trade charges. That's new. What the hell? I think the 6th one goes loading up whether you use it or not, but it doesn't pull. I don't know. I'm talking about ass. I think something when you get maxed out, it kind of shows you your 6th one climbing up, but I have no idea actually. That might be new. You got refunded a trade when you were on 5. Oh, like you accept that you were doing a trade, so it automatically takes it away from you. You reback it and then okay, cancel the trade. I guess that's what it's talking about. Kiko, here's the list. Again, the Greninja Lucario falls under the line of decks that I just don't understand. Like I'm aware of why it's good. You're putting Lucario, which is good. Greninja is good. Chingling, not my favorite card currently, but it's obviously a good card, right? But I feel like you're taking so much away from like what. I don't know. Who knows? Clearly they're Master Ball. Clearly he's doing well in tournaments and stuff, but. Dale, bro. So I think on a deck, if you draw as well as I am, you'd be chilling. The 6th one's the timer for the recovery of the trade stamina. Okay. So yeah. So I wasn't crazy. The 6th one's just showing the timers, but I'm pretty sure if it gets the full and you still have 5, you like it, you don't retain it. But that's the part I'm not too sure about. All right, we're going second. Against Psychic, probably some sleep shit. I'm leaning towards putting Darkrai first, mainly because it requires the same thing of we need to find the bird. But if we find bird, this guy leaves immediately. I think we're fine. I think it's okay to go Darkrai first. Because we could pivot from charge Darkrai into Zoroark and still attack the following turn. Feel free to correct me, by the way. I know technically Absol lead could be very aggressive very early, but I feel like I get hyper punished. Not that if they stick Darkrai on the board and they kill him, they still gotta find the next point. I think it offers you stall for you to increase their hand size, so they're cool. You talking about Chingling? Yeah, no, again, I'm aware. I'm just saying. Okay, they're going for none of this. Okay, none of this truly matters yet. On the sofa wasn't me. Got me on camera. Saw the marks on my shoulder. The loss that I told her. Alright, we flip heads. There's a lot of ways where we're fine next turn. Finding the bird off of research would be nice too. Yeah, she couldn't get her eyes off me. But I'm worried for the things that I've done. Pain that I've caused. Whoops. Messed up the lyrics. Music got me right-handed. Okay, step one, wake up. We got that. She was standing there, she never took her eyes off me. Alright, hold. The PCL is huge too. Brute. Bird there would have been clutch, man. We'll just do this. We're still in a decent spot, though. Guess it's Zoroark season on ladder, huh? I don't know. Yeah, I can't complain about it. I forget what happened in our loss, to be honest. We have PCO to get out of this, technically. Getting the bird out the way would have been perfect. I mean, finding the bird would have been perfect because we would have been able to take the knockout on Espeon and then follow it up with something before Altari could even swing. We be fair. Michael, take your pick. Jordan, game 6. Rollies that on TikTok. Hopefully we wake up so that I don't have to waste the PCO. Let's go, Dark Rise on a mission, bro. Chi-Town hero. Beacon. And he's giving us the win with Sabrina angle. I gotta go for it. We're just trying to dig Sabrina here. It's still not complete. We need a basic. Just in case they evolve the Espeon. Granted, we're still in a good spot all around, right? I'm just saying. Right, if you ask me, I would have murdered. Alright, no longer Sabrina for victory. And they found the Espeon. Granted, the Espeon, you know, Espeon would have survived with 20 if we don't find a basic. But it's provocative. People going. The good thing is Zoroark's 150 keeps us out of range of the damn... Y'all know what I'm talking about. Stadium. The training grounds or whatever. You are now watching the throne. Don't let me in my zone. High key, I think I want PCO more than I want. Let's go, baby. And the chances to draw PCOs are 1 in 3. He has to go for a sleep scam. So there's the coin flip, and then there's the 1 in 3 chance of seeing PC off the top. Okay, that does absolutely nothing. A 50-50 and then a 33%. My play's been going crazy. Yeah. Come on, just heads here. Heads. PC off the top. PCL off the top. I hate it here. They ask you how you are, how you feel, blah, 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 blah. You say you're okay, but you're not really okay. And even if I ice pop to infinite, I get down to 130, bro. Even it could be a 20 heads ice pop. It doesn't matter. Maybe he misclicks the dark right, bro. He got my ass. Brutal. Alright, we'll stream till reset. Let's do another 15 minutes or so. I've been playing Sceptile. I'm not streaking like you, but at least it beats sleep garbage. It does beat sleep garbage. My issue is that every time I queue up a grass deck, the not a Charizard, the Blazekins come out of the woodworks, bro. They're seething at the mouth. Like, the second I pull in, they're like, oof. With Absol, it might have mattered. True. That's on me. 100%. 100% should have just sent in Absol. I didn't even think about that. Right on Sceptile Zoro mostly give Grand Absol a break this season. Yeah, Grand Absol's in a tough spot. It's not it still does its thing, right? But Sleep Scam could be annoying. You're 100% correct on that one though. How long I've been on you? Told you had isotoners. Don't act like I never told you. Alright, that's another dunk angle. I never. Oh, now you want to pull up Ice Pop? It cooks Sleep Scan with 2 stars if you don't lose turn 1 Ching to Igly, only basic. Yeah. But that happens like more than I think any of us would like to admit. Got to get on ya. Can get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now. Yeah, two Cyrus with the Greninja is definitely like great, but it's also something like most Greninja lists can't afford to do. But Grand Absol tends to find space for it. How long I've been on you? I'll ask for you. This old you had asked the friends. Don't act like I. We could definitely use a bit of a few basics. I wouldn't mind. Oof. We're definitely evolving, definitely putting the energy on the Zoroark. I think Field Blower right now does not matter. I'd rather keep it in the deck. Like, it does not matter on the Baxes. It matters if they have the field or if they have the second cape on one of these guys. Never punished. Let's go. I would prefer to have Darkrai in rotation. Like, if we hit for 60, puts him to 80. No, I think I have to go 90. Because then with just a cape or a PCO, they're out of range. Granted, they're out of range if they have both PCO and cape, but okay, no PCO. We're chilling. What were they thinking printing the Espeon? I have no idea, man. And it's funny because talking to people that represent the game, I guess. Well, I'm not guessing. I know they do, but they do ask for feedback, and they've been told about the problems of sleep prior to this set that just dropped. Well, it didn't just drop, but you mean this most recent set, and they're just like, yeah, having to bench Bombird in this matchup is usually a lose condition. Malasada, Jesus, what are we doing? Honestly, the double Suicune line seems the alright for me. No Train Pow on the board right now. We take those. He is the goal. He is the goal. Whether that was better there or on the other Zoroark, I don't know. Well, I don't have the other Zoroark, so never mind. We'll take it. There's obviously hands where we just get cooked here, but AKA if they find, yeah, once again they have everything in their hand. Jesus Christ, brother. Yeah, but they have access to everything. Pow had to have been that last card, and even then it doesn't matter because they would have had double backs. Brutal, bro. What crazy angle would matter? If I would have put the energy on Zorua, our win condition would have been Field Blower, Darkrai, and Zoroark. Like, this is... we got free retreat here. Yeah, I would have needed to put an energy on Zorua and draw Zoroark, Field Blower, Darkrai. And what's crazy is we have the cards to find it. Yeah, then the bird obviously is where you meant, where it becomes GG comes in. Because there's a world where I could have evolved Zoroark and they have no way of knocking us out next turn. GG's. It's our luck is evening out. Granted, I could have played it better. Maybe not putting down the bird immediately. But note to self: against Suicune, keep bird in hand. I feel like that's the problem with that deck. It doesn't hit that hard. Yeah, but that's just like an absolute stuff situation. But sometimes you need a bunch of bird like there. Yeah, it was. We were risking just getting one shot there. Yo, Chelsea, how's it going? They take out the little guy. Nothing you could have done. Yeah. They printed the SPL for the casual players that want to win a few games in ranked. I thought that's what Hydreigon was for. Never meant to make you. I key don't feel like I should copycat here. Me, both Zoroarks in hand. Feels this way ever. Picture, but you can't get the way. Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. Jesus Christ, they drew up whatever they wanted and more. Lots of heat, lots. Beds. Alright, we gotta throw a prayer out there. I am for real. Never meant to make you die. Uh-oh. Could have been worse. We get the knockout next turn. Actually, it's very hard to get worse than what we're at right now. Let me draw the bird, I guess. Thank you. He would need not the like it's not an impossible draw, but he needs Karina. Guess there's no world where we don't drop this. My fear. Oh wait, no, he already Sabrina. Never mind. There's no reason to drop anything right now. Also, no reason not to drop one. Has he copycatted? He copycatted once. I'll put it down. Well, he does run the hit mode. He doesn't run double. Okay, yeah, my bad. I misread your message. About me. Seen so much Sabrina tonight and all sorts of decks. Yeah, Sabrina is back to being a staple. Every deck seems to have Cyrus Sabrina. What? Granted, this deck does play Karina, so it's just... It is what it is. Yo, built on bench, bro. Yeah, yeah. We're alive, we're alive. I only have 1 point. High key, I think what's our out? Just charging Darkrai, hoping to find Zoroark or something. We could Sabrina. Wait, Sabrina gives us a turn, right? Unless they draw X speed. Because they can't go to 140. So hold up, let's do that. Let's hold, let's hold. The question becomes what our angle is. I think it's energy up front. Let's do that. Sabrina no XP, yeah. And even if they have, okay, they have the XP, so fuck me, right? But I don't know. That's just fuck me. They already used their Sabrina though, so I guess our bench is safe for now until they Cyrus. Clearly, somebody was more favored than me. Not how I want to end the stream, but I'll take it. I'll take it this time, bro. I had enough of a good run with Zoroark. It's fine, bro. I'll put it away. Don't worry about it. Unless if Cyrus is their last card and we draw Zoroark right here. Alright, so that's enough for me for today. A good 3-hour run. We were up 100 points at one point. I think we're probably around 80 now. But still pretty good. 10 and 4, including some pretty good win streaks. I think it was 6 in a row, then we lost. And then like another 4 in a row, something like that. I don't know, we're basically at 100 points. It's like 93 gain on the day. I'll take that. Funny enough, this is the same record that I had with Manectric 2 days ago. So we'll take it. Better than day one, bro. When I came back, I won 1 game in 2 hours. Thank you. I just realized I don't know how to pronounce your name. Mahalo Chalo, maybe? Mahalo Chalo? Whatever. I see 2 halos is in the name, but regardless, pretty good day. We're at top 500. I'll take that. I'll take that. For those of y'all that want to see the list again, generic. I didn't build this. Don't give me no credit. I don't deserve it. That's how you say it. Mahalo Chalo. Bad. Well, thank you for tuning into the stream for sure. And yeah, that's it for me. Let's see. It's 2 a.m. in my time, but if anybody's streaming this, we got Slack, baby. Although I did say, you know what? Evade has been streaming for 2 hours now. So I'm gonna raid Evade, and he'll eventually pass it off to Slack. I'm sure Slack just started. But thank y'all. Enjoy. From what I can see, Evade is on some fighting decks. Basically, we just kicked our ass. So just waiting for the 5 seconds that I gotta wait. GG's. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll be back at some point. Tomorrow I'll probably go to a card show. That has nothing to do with y'all. I'm not gonna go live on a card show, but I don't know. It's always fun for me. I'll probably try to offload that Perfect Order ETB. But with that, I'm out. Great night. Have a great weekend, y'all. Happy Father's Day to any fathers out there. It's gonna be my second Father's Day. Oof. I'm out. Good night, YouTube.